Okay, so once we've got our Amazon Web Services account set up and you've received the email, it will give you a link to this page, aws.amazon.com/account. You come here and you sign into the AWS Management Console. And as soon as you have done that, you'll see immediately sign up for Amazon S3. The two things that you have to sign up for to be able to use the Movie Masher servers plus our front end for it is the S3 and the EC2 services. Okay, so we'll just click on sign up for Amazon S3. Which will take you to the actual sign-in page. And you put in the email address that you signed up with and the password that you used when you originally signed up for AWS, Amazon Web Services, and just click in signing using our secure server. And we end up here on Amazon Simple Storage Service pricing. That's where the S3 comes from. Instead of S cubed, they are calling it S3. Simple Storage Service is the 3 S's, so S3, in case you were wondering. Okay, so this shows your free usage tier, your 5 gig of S3 storage, put request, get request, your 15 gig of bandwidth in and 15 gigabytes of bandwidth out each month for 1 full year. And these show how much your storage will cost if you use over your 5 gigabytes. 5 gigabytes is a reasonable amount of video, but be aware that if you keep terabytes of movies, videos that you create on their system, it will cost you this much per gigabyte per month. You've got data transfer. Remember, if you have 15 gigabytes of data transferred a month free, after that it's 10 cents per gigabyte for every transfer you do in and out of your Amazon S3 storage. Your requests, you're allowed this many put, copy, paste, list requests. And then you've got your storage, right, is 15.4 cents per gigabyte for the first terabyte. So that's 1,000 times 15.4 cents for a terabyte. And I do the math, but I don't want to move away from this. And then you've got your data transfer there again, your requests, storage, Asia Pacific, Singapore region. See, they're slightly different. It's instead of 0.14 cents, it's 0.14 cent for Singapore region and your data transfer. And then you have your Asia Pacific Tokyo region, which is slightly more expensive, 15 cents. And then we get down to the credit card that you have to put in, and it has to be a live one, but it can be a debit card, which is what I've used for my other one. And I'll just pause this for a moment while I put in my credit card, which is you don't really want because the limit's pretty much up on it. And I'll continue again in a second. Okay, and then once you've done that and clicked on the use this address or added a new address to your to where your credit card is, then you can complete the sign up. You can also add AWS Premium support, which is insanely expensive, so we're not going to in this tutorial. Which then brings you to this page, activating subscription. This has taken anything up to 15-20 minutes. I'm not sure how well. It says usually only takes a couple of minutes, but can sometimes take a few hours. So I'll wait for that email, and then I'll show you the next step, which is signing up for the next level, next section of AWS services. Okay, so I've gotten my confirmation from Amazon that my subscription has been activated. So all we need to do now is to get the EC2 started. So we click on AWS Management Console, which will take you back into that window that we had just before. Okay, which then shows us a message to get started using Amazon S3, create a bucket to hold your objects. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to get our EC2 started. And then you'll notice once you've clicked on the EC2 tab, this comes up. You must sign up for Amazon EC2 before you can use the Amazon EC2 console. And then all we need to do is click on the button, and you get an identity verification, so you have to have a telephone on as well. So here's mine, and what happens is they call you and you activate your EC2 through this system. And there's the call now. And there we have it. I got the phone call, I punched in the PIN number, and the verification is complete. Wow, I'm going to have a lot of blurring out to do there. And then we just click on continue, which takes us to the EC2 completion. But for now we'll just click on complete sign up, which takes us to the activating subscription page. And once that email comes through to confirm that we've completed our subscription, I'll be back. Okay, so I've received my activation confirmation from AWS. We'll go back to the AWS Management Console, which brings us back to the AWS console. I'm going to call this video quits for the moment because the next step is almost as long as this. You can do these steps a lot quicker than this, of course. I just want to make sure that I covered the lowest common denominator. People who don't have that much web experience, definitely knows very little server experience. So I'll continue with the creating a key pair part next. Thank you.